Alright, food is heating up. Turning on the AC, so it's a little bit more livable conditions here, you know. Alright. Putting the headhunter is already hunting you, damn son. Yeah, I don't like that. Like the calls, you know, the personal communications. Yeah, send email, brother. That's what we need, eh? Buying Gotham Knights? Why would you do that? Why? Well, I mean, maybe now after patches and everything, and with a little bit of, you know, a little bit of discounting, yeah, maybe. And the Unity Fiesta is back on Twitch. Yeah, I can do a little bit longer today, so like 1.5 hours or something more probably. Over this, we'll see how my brain gonna function. Turning AC on, getting some food. But yeah, it is back. It is indeed back for a bit at least. Yeah, I'm doing it on my YouTube evening streams usually. On weekends, whenever I'm kinda live on the weekends. Like in summer it's gonna be a bit less probably. Like I want to do more, I really do. But the time, I need to like plan everything basically. And I'm kind of waiting probably with all the planning and stuff until moving gonna happen, so you know I can already adjust things for the new life, the new territory and everything, right? And you know, with people around, so I can adjust everything, all my schedule, the time frames and everything, because like too many things you want to do. It's really hard to prioritize something, like how to put the priorities, man. Hey Portable, hello. How we doing, man? Like I like playing games, right? I'm interested in making games, and I also obviously like streaming games, and that's also what, you know, kinda puts food on the table. So it's hard to, you know, kinda balance everything. Because streaming is not totally not the top tier content, especially when, you know, when you're a noob yourself and don't know shit. Not the top tier stuff. Hello, remote, by the way. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be a little back once I'm gonna grab some food. Alright, food a little too hot though. Some potats, pork. With some cheese, onions, and the mayo. The classics here, man. Alright, cool it down a bit. Yeah, gonna show the Fiesta we already achieved them. So today is gonna be more like a showcase again, and I'll try to like remember and process what else I wanted to. I mean, I know what I want to do, right? But like everything in order, because there's gonna be probably already kind of soon-ish. I'll need to start dipping into some like art stuff, and that's gonna be a Fiesta, man. Because outside of like Dix and Stickman, I haven't drawn anything in my life really, so that's gonna be something. And that's probably gonna be soon. 1 second. Alright. I was already talking about all the moves and everything. We'll check after stream. Alright. You feel them? Hello again. It's called Third Mask. You want to see well, you want him to see me suffer, I guess. Alright, so basically, last time I did this on Twitch probably was like 3 months ago, I guess already. So we kind of went places after that. Potentially not the best ways to get to places, I guess, right? But you know, that was a learning process. Was a learning process. And on YouTube, you know, I was a little less active also, right? So it was more less people who are experienced much to advise how to properly do things. So we were figuring it out on our own. Still had some of our coder peeps helping though, so that's good. Strazibra was there and everything, helping with this shit. So it is always appreciated. But yeah, that's what we kind of got for now. That's gonna be the one. It's kind of like out of caravan. I guess it sort of became more like the plan gonna be like some sort of like scavenging, or the scavenging sort of like sim in a way. It's like there is what was the name of that one? Ooh man, now try to remember that. But yeah, pretty much gonna be. Let's go. So we can already go with this one. The summer pretty good. Getting hot now. Getting hot now though. So yeah, we have a whoop. So yeah, kind of switch from the character creator to the pre-made characters, but character creator is still there. I need to remove that actually, but that we will do. So we can switch some of the different characters. This stuff is kind of like also gonna be adjusted and changed obviously too. Oh, then yeah, this part I will need to remove. So then we have the map building. So that's gonna be like the route. I kind of think about later making some sort of like alternative choices, so you can have like branching paths sorta. Maybe not like fully branching like Slade Aspire, right? Like with but actually kinda, I guess. Like so you still kinda end up with in one point. Start in one point and end in one point, and then there's like some not super branching, maybe like 2 different ways or something. But that I will need to look. That's probably gonna be quite the change in this. We'll see. Which I mean I probably will kinda look into. I just wonder how much it's gonna how many issues it's gonna lead into. Or maybe there's gonna be some 5-head solution to kinda avoid that. So yeah, we have like the the building of the path. Sometimes it kind of gets stuck like halfway and goes like this, not exactly completely back. That's the new one there. That's the new one there. Nice, very nice. 0 at night. Last week, then. Alright. Thank you, Galileo. So these are gonna be the spots that are irradiated. Yeah, I wonder why I started to get there also stuck. It was supposed to kind of go back. Now we just like find some other spot there where to get stuck. That I will need to look into. It's not really that big of a deal, but still. Yeah, mountain sounds nice. That I would love to. Yes, this I will need to remove. Huh? We don't need that. Actually, I think it doesn't check anymore, right? I just press. Yeah. So it already doesn't really do anything anyway. So you have like the items system you get. Obviously there's no like card or anything yet for now, so you get the items that give you different benefits there. A whole bunch of them really already. The video talk poog. You can find stuff, the HP and everything. So the radiation. Oh, the radiation there. Remember what this one was doing. Get some HP. See, like these are irradiated encounters, so the speed of acquiring rads is faster with this one. This blocks acquiring rads completely. This is the rad suit, so no rads gain anymore. The Giga Hobo gonna defeat us. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of like how it is for now. So now that's how it is. That's pretty much it. I think with restart I also need to refresh. I think the inventory might still be there. Let me see actually, will it? Because I didn't change those buttons in a while, so it probably remembers the inventory and stuff. Yeah, why do I go there? Like, not like I really mind. Oh, they all said this is default now, that's why I see. Wonder why exactly. I mean, it shouldn't really, like, break anything. But it's better when it's, like, down there, so you can understand better that you can assign them to different. Like, you don't need to, like, put them there, you can put it... You can put them this way, too. Oh, actually, not anymore, 1 sec. Now you can. There are some, like, little issues sometimes with that stuff. That was probably the most annoying thing to do, really, actually. Like all the UI stuff with moving and with returning to places, that was super annoying. Let me see. No, it actually does refresh, though. That's good. It does refresh if I go back to the very menu. Oh, yeah, because it's still start and everything, I guess. So it still refreshes. Oh, yeah, I need to... Come on, man. To win or to lose, and see if I press another button. Okay, this I need to look into what is happening there. I think I removed all these. No, I didn't actually, but it doesn't show the... There's some like extra collision now or something. Waiting for... No, there is none now. Collision here. Okay, I'll need to check why. Why it started going there. Could be because I added like more like items to this layout. Could be that. Could be that. How's the food cooling down? Okay, Pipiega has a knife, so Pipiega starts already with 1 item. Yeah, this slows down Rod's gain by 50%. I think that's the one. Like all the combat and stuff, I also gonna like look into how to do it better. Pipiega already OP, yeah. Well, Giga Hobo is still gonna destroy it. Giga Hobo just runs still. I was still kind of processing how to do the combo stuff, but I could just do them as like text encounters, at least for starters, right? Like this is basically something that I want to just kind of like, you know, finish fully. I have some like fully functional, hopefully somewhat entertaining to some extent thingy, right? So I could just, you know, I'll post it already, right? So I have something. I have something that actually functions and get through the process of posting it actually on Steam and stuff. $100 sacrifice. Yeah, loot boxes and everything. It sure does. Because a combat like this right now is kind of pointless because like only defense basically takes into account because attack doesn't matter, right? It's like one collision of you and enemy and you know, someone wins, someone loses, but your attack kind of doesn't really matter because enemies don't have HP really. So it's only defense really that matters right now. So I'm gonna probably do it differently. Somehow. I will see. Alright, the rod suit, so rods are gone. Yeah, the kind of AC system in a way. I mean, not exactly. It's kind of like more the plain defense system, like enemy attack minus your defense. That's pretty much it, basically. That's how much HP you're gonna take. It's like nothing super crazy. I was thinking about doing... Okay, this I wanted to check. So I think this should leave all the items and stuff. I'm gonna redo that a little. So the core gonna be like basically what I was thinking, and I still need to iterate it everything and think how to do it better, is like extending on this one and kind of making it like a little sort of logical sort of game in a way. It's kind of like the loop hero but without loop, you know, just like the linear hero. A one pump hero, let's put it that way, I guess, sorta. So like some sort of like adjacency bonuses and everything. You're gonna have like the cards of different encounters, and they can fit into some different, you know, like slots on the map. So like the idea is like we have like the map, of the region. It's all post-apocalyptic, of course, right? Map of the region, and we kind of like, you know, like scouting basically. That may be like the dialogue sort of with the scout, right? Like we have a map and he just tells like, you know, what we can encounter there, and you can just or like you as a scout sort of can like put what's on that map, you know, like maybe, well, that already like goes like way too far, right? With like some kind of like models of what's there. So you have a map, and scout basically kind of puts things on your map. Like, all right, this is like the ruins of the city. There is like raiders. All right, this like ruin of the city. There is like, I don't know, like the abandoned mall or something, right? That you can scavenge. This is like the radioactive like shit, but there is like some giga loot there, so you can go for that, for example, you know. And if you put like multiple ones like in a row of some kind, there's gonna be like something special happening, for example, right? Some sort of like higher payoff if you put like an irradiated area, for example. So like if something is in the radioactive stuff, it's kind of like more dangerous because radiation, but you can get better stuff from there. Like in terms of loot. Or if you put enemies there, they, you know, like, I don't know, like mutate, let's say, right? And they become more dangerous, but you get like more XP or something. And the idea is to kind of like try to like make it a little bit of like this like puzzle of sorts, right? Like how to you have like some amount of encounters, you have some amount of slots where you can put them, and how to do it like more optimal, you know, how to get better results out of it without, you know, kind of dying on the way. Something like that sort of. Maybe some, well, maybe some sort of like supplies mechanic also that I could actually look into, like some sort of like food rations, for example, right? You can go like a longer route, take more risks, and potentially run out of them, but get better rewards and stuff. And then you kind of like maybe some sort of like name of this, like end points and starting points, like this city. So like you're gonna save the name of the city, and then you just kind of like continue the run pretty much to the next city. But then like we'll see like some sort of, I mean, I do have some kind of like final goal. I kind of have like a little bit of lore in my head, right? How to do all this, which can also like character creation explains by that like thing that I have in my head, basically, right? Sort of roguelikeness explains to like why you kind of start all over again too. I like I already came up with that shit like long ago, and now when I was thinking about what to make, it actually kind of fits and plays well with that too. Which I will just thinking about like maybe writing it down and stuff, and like kind of like a story or something, right? And then I can just like let you guys check it out if you like it or not, and that's gonna explain how things will work then. So like kind of end goal of the trip I already kind of have in my head. There's still like a lot of nuances how to do some things, but the general idea is basically it's kind of like sort of like this like scavenging trip simulator sorta. You're going for some giga treasures in the end somehow. But it's not just the treasure, you know, the pre-war stuff basically. Let's put it that way. So yeah, gonna be working on that shit more. Okay, I wanted to see. Do I still have weapons? No, I still have the same HP though. So HP didn't restart, Raz didn't restart, but the weapon did restart though. Alright. That I will need to redo. And then it's gonna be probably pretty much kind of like text adventure, right? It's not gonna be like something super crazy there. It's gonna be just like a bunch of... there's like a lot of games nowadays... like Builder, for example, one, right? What was the with the ship in the northern seas? Forgot the name of that one. When you also kind of like have some sort of trip going on, and then there is like a bunch of decision making that you have on the way. Except here you kind of have some sort of control over, you know, what you're gonna encounter. Which maybe there will still be some surprises and everything. Like if you put like multiple encounters of some kind together and stuff, and it just like spawns something kind of that you didn't expect, for example. Some sort of like little hidden things there that you can, you know, kind of figure out. Kind of like, yeah, kind of like FTL. FTL still has like more gameplay oriented, right? It's gonna be sort of like, you know, like this 60 seconds type of games, right? Like 60 parsecs, 60 seconds, where you like have 60 seconds to pack up and go into the bunker, and then you just kind of like have this like, you know, the days after days going, and you just like do different decisions and see how like people in the team fare. But here it's kind of like you alone, sort of. So there's gonna be some encounters and stuff. That's how I was thinking, at least, to do it. And combat probably also just gonna be like just the texting, I guess. I was thinking about doing like different things with combat, but maybe for the first time just kind of like focus on, you know, like the core loop without doing too much, just so you can actually, you know, ship it. Sorta. Not even, you know, just like just to have like finished project, because as soon as you start like pumping some more things and ideas in, it just becomes like, you know, the feature creep, the scope creep and everything. And for the starters, it would be nice to actually have something finished, because I already have like way too many things that I'm like, oh man, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I should switch and do like something completely different and everything there. Some different type of game and everything. There's so much stuff you want to do, it's insane. See, and all that basically, I mean, it's not, you know, something impressive here, but yeah, I haven't really had any experience with that stuff. And like basically on stream, let me see, when was yeah, like the LIDL one 4 months ago. That's like the LIDL one I made before I started stream, and that's already the one I did. So you have 4 months basically of like 2 hours 3 times a week maximum, pretty much, just to get the refresher on all this stuff and everything too, that I haven't seen since school pretty much. And there's still a lot to refresh, really, and I still suck at it, but you know, there's progress. I like it. I like it. That was quite a cool side thing to pick up. Right, sorry, I'm gonna throw some food in while I'm at it. Got me some Azerbaijani soda with fihua. Just kind of like similar language to Turkish too. And any other Turkic language, really. Oh, very nice. Yeah, with fihua. I really like that taste. I really like that taste. But I haven't tried the fruit itself, actually. You know, just the... I'm not sure even if it's a fruit or it's a berry, really. But I haven't tried that one, like, on its own. In reality, it's mostly always was some sort of like soda with it or something here. Sorry, I'm just gonna throw some food in. But it was a really nice trip so far, learning the Unity stuff. And I sure can recommend for everyone kind of passionate about games to look into it, even though I guess coding can be kind of not for everyone, let's put it that way. But Unreal Engine now has blueprints, so you can do things completely codeless. And I think Ultan said one of his friends actually made one of the horror games. I don't remember the name of that one, so can't really show. But we saw that one on Steam, actually. I don't remember if it's out or it's like out soon. And it's actually like zero code written. Like, dude, I think is like an artist or something, and literally just like the blueprints in Unreal Engine 5. So there are some powerful tools for that too. It's like a good side effect of all this shit going on here, right? Because I just kind of like a year ago was kind of like processing and stuff, you know, like what's gonna happen with all this shit going on, right? Like what to do if like streaming is not gonna be viable for me anymore whatsoever. And like, I mean, I don't mind any job really. I also have 2 educations really too, so I kind of like would have some options, right? But I don't want just AD. I want to stuck with the video game somehow. So I was kind of like considering going even to like study for the game dev stuff. And then after looking into it, I was like, why can't I do it on my own without some like, you know, super courses or something? Just try. And you can also make it kind of content for stream. Not for everyone type of content, but you know. Like all the things, like every single thing was like on stream. Without like watching guys or anything, just like people from chat helping. And me googling stuff sometimes too, of course. And it was nice. That's also why I want to kind of like, you know, make something fully finished and released. So like if anything, I can, you know, put it on the resume, get a portfolio sort of going. In case shit goes down. But I'd rather just stay streaming in the free time, just making some small, hopefully cool and interesting thingies. Or trying at least, you know. You'll never learn if you don't try after all. Nice, there's nice. Are you actually working with the coding? Well, I mean, yeah, if you're already tired of that shit, then maybe you shouldn't. But actually, a lot of people, like, when I'm looking into the game the dev communities and stuff, a lot of people basically, like, they work, you know, during the day, full-time in some, like, software development company, and then they just, in the free time, just making some game. Not even to, like, you know, succeed or something, but kind of like a hobby. No, some people also kind of put a lot of effort into it in that hobby. And sometimes it doesn't end super well. So I would say, like, trying to go ham with it too much is... that's why I also kind of want to keep it small. Because I even, like, as a streamer was getting already, like, a few games in my experience. Where, you know, like, one was the guy was working on his free time for 6 years. Like, all his free time, basically. Like, with his wife molding and everything, right? For 6 years, and then he sent the game, and yeah, bro. End up, like, you know, just going down with like 3 reviews and ever, and I mean, it wasn't that good, let's put it that way. It also tried to do a lot. There was some stealth, there was some shooting, story, like hacking, lockpicking, you know. It had everything. But everything was kinda not very good. Even the actually hacking system was nice. Hacking system was actually nice. And then a lot of issues coming from, you know, like lack of testing and everything, lack of feedback. Like unskippable cutscenes, for example, with not very great checkpoints. Like stealth being kinda tedious, so in the end I just got access to a gun and just, you know, destroyed everything. And it was very short also, and the price was in the same time kind of chunky because a lot of, you know, devs that are small, they who invested like 6 years of their life, right, or their free time and everything, they kind of, when they think about, you know, how to price the product that they made, they take that into account, right? Well, I mean, I spent so much time and effort into it, right? Like, how can I sell it for $5? But person who's buying, they don't care how much effort you put into it. So I think it was like 15 or 20 bucks for like a 2-hour game that is not stellar. But like there's different endings though, and like some dang story and stuff, right? But like it's so not bad, but special to play that you don't want to go with different endings for sure. That's why it's good just, you know, to kind of like fun hobby in my opinion. Without putting too much hope into it, let's put it that way. Unless you really want to commit to it, then why not? Then why not? It is all is possible. Yeah, but it is doable. But yeah, that's why I kind of like rather make something smaller, not ambitious or anything, than just have some sort of finished product and move on to the next one. Learn different things, try different things, or maybe iterate on what you already made If people like it, why not? Well, that's interesting. Wait, you did them stuff with the blueprints? Or it's like statistics in general? Because I thought you mostly kind of do with the Unity. Or you also tried blueprints? Yeah, it's a good experience. Like, I got back, like, I haven't coded anything since school. Well, okay, college, I guess. And then it was, you know, a 3 years course back in the day. With Pascal and with C. And we were like, you know, just learning a bunch of like random, mostly kind of mathematical stuff that you don't see any application of. So yeah, it was kind of very dated for me already. And going back was interesting though, learning new stuff. And now with all the IDEs, dude, it's insane. Call this AI and autocomplete. Yeah, back then it was just all this like, you know, blue, black, white, you know, DOS screen, like Borland C. In Turbo Pascal. Where you just type just exactly you're typing it in MS-DOS back in the day. Now you have such tools and stuff, it's insane. Oh, sorry for that. Finish the food. Unity is really nice too. An extremely paid job to quit. No, unless you already had enough, you know, saved some money and had enough, then I mean, why not? Oh, they only use blueprints. Alright, interesting. Maybe also something kind of cool to learn. But one thing at a time. And one thing at a time. Element. I have problems already, you know, even in games. Deciding like which build to go, which character, which class to level. If I let this get 2 other spheres of my life, then it's gonna be rip. He suck. Yeah, basically kind of like show them a little bit of progress we did on YouTube. I was doing 11 House Live. C# indeed. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like this time I finally, you know, kind of like I'm coding and doing it for something interesting, something cool, and I can see it, you know. We had it that way back in the day, and maybe we'll even continue going with it. Because I literally went to study coding to make games back then, in the year 2004. And all we did was like irrelevant random math stuff. That our, you know, young brains couldn't really convert into how it's gonna be useful for video game making, you know. Yeah, well, I mean, any like game dev, in my opinion, is pretty cool that way. Like back in school, before like college, before the special courses I was going, we had like this like visual programming thingy. with those like simple commands and stuff, right? And you have like the visual. There was like a turtle on the screen, and you were controlling it with like some simple commands and stuff. And that was probably like one of the most effective things. When you actually see how it works and what it does. And same I feel also with the coding in the game engines too. It just feels nice. Alright, almost done. Throwing some food in. I might do a little bit tomorrow too. Maybe a bit too focused, a bit more focused tomorrow. And on Sunday. Or maybe on YouTube again. That's what I usually do it. We'll see. Now everyone is DreamHack, so you know I kinda providing the daycare as always, like good old times. Since I'm not really in the traveling state, both times, both ways of state, meaning you know. Oh, feels good. Alright. Alright, what can I fix today real quick? The button restart maybe. Wait a second. Button restart. Oh yeah, I got the debug stuff going too. That I do really like. Yes, I can switch which encounters to there, or which items to pick. So it's not always the RNG Fiesta, which, well, right now I actually kinda... I don't remember if it was working that way. Let me test actually. I think I did test. Let's see if it actually gonna change. I think I need to reapply it then. I can change the stats here too. Yeah, it doesn't need to like remove it and then put it back again. Well, it's a debug. It's for me basically, so whatever. Oh damn, Nick, I see. My condolences, man. But yeah, 92. 92 is solid then. If I'll be able to live until 92, I hope I will at least manage to play Elder Scrolls 6, man. I hope I still will be, you know, functional enough. was a Giga Chat until last year. Yeah, usually that kind of often happens. It's just kind of like, you know, you just like snap at some point, like boom, and then you just kind of like fade. That is always kind of scary, how fast it goes, huh? Oh yeah, got the pause also. Hell yeah, man. Feels good, man. It would be impossible to be in time though. It's in the morning or something, I guess. Yeah, where is it how to go? Well, I mean, Google. Yeah, Google Map. Oh. Should be easy. Should have all the info you need there, really. You can do it. You can do it. Alright, so this... I guess it's still to the map creation thingy though, alright. Yeah, I guess. Fine. Should I kind of heal up after, I wonder? Let's see, Nick, I see. With metro from there to your home? It sounds more like the train already or something, I guess, no? Yeah, I mean, worst case, you can just get taxi to on the train station or something and just go there. The train stuff. Yeah, I mean, it should be easy. And taxi, I sure should know where those things are. And I mean, Google Maps also know. I usually just like, if I need to find something, just in some other country even, just go to Google Maps, you know, get the routes. It knows where you are, just put where you want to be, and done. And it will show you all the public transportation and stuff too, so... Yeah, this I'm gonna remove, which I mean I technically already can though. Did I comment everything there already? I just need to close it. Like, that was like... The character creation thing was kind of cool to make too, so I didn't want to completely remove it just to remember that stuff. That was here. Alright, this stuff... Yeah, this I already... This I already commented there. This one it was so this we basically don't even really need to use anymore. Yeah, whatever. So I can just close that then. We just need to get the button from here and get it like here, for example. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in this shit though. Well, that I can fix. We don't want it to be... There we go. That will do. So this I don't need whatsoever, and these I gonna extend later. So this I'm just gonna kind of like hide for now. Remove completely later. Yes, this I'm gonna extend later. We'll work on that. Yeah, I wonder why these are kind of like getting stuck. Like here. Could check that, I guess. Alright, so this should now all work. Scale solution for now. I'll adjust that scene too. Change stuff there. Let's see if it all works without those, which it should. Which it should. It works good. Was pause working here too? Okay, pause not working in debug. I think I should probably add it to the regular mode too, to be honest. Because why not? Right, so it does work. Let me see. Where was the pause? Yeah, I had like kind of quite long breaks. I need to remember everything. I had like a separate screen, or was it in debug? Pause game, this one. Train is full now. And no ticket. Well, no tickets. Can't book any ticket online. Checking online. You can buy the tickets there. It should be just like the official site or app for your train lines. You can check there. Yes, so usually here also like it's supposed even to be sometime, like you need to wait a few days. But it shouldn't be like longer than that though. And where did I plug the pause though? And that I really don't remember. And which one I put it? Let's see, like I say, as they say, that takes longer. Could be, could be. Okay, where the fuck did I do it? Put some comments in this one actually. I guess I just need to. I just need to attach it probably. What did I attach it then? On some debug item probably, right? Did I? Canvas debug stuff. Well, not here. Can't touch that script somewhere, but where? I just want to attach it not just in debug mode, but in general. It kind of feels like it doesn't load now. Was it in debugging? I don't think so. Yeah, that thing it seems like. Yeah, they might be just not really. Don't really want to bother you with that stuff, most likely. So yeah, so you're not worried and stuff. That's how it usually goes, at least. Alright, where did I attach that shit? And why it doesn't work on the regular mode? Because it clearly didn't, right? Let me try again. It works in debug, and this one it didn't, wasn't it? Didn't it? Yeah, I wonder if it returns now here. Oh no, it does work. MPP again. Alright. MPP again, it does work. So then, got some dink foodies there, eh? Well, then it's probably attached to something that I needed to be attached. Did I not? Oh yeah, pause game, there it is. So I did out of there. Pizza usually eat. I like a quattro formaggi. The 4 cheese one, I like that. I like anything with giga meat. Giga meat stuff I really like. It's a meat feast or something, you know. The usual. I like that stuff. Capricciosa, their son. So conservative, eh? So conservative, eh? Alright, so pause works. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, meat feast or something is like my go-to. 4 cheese is super nice though. If it's the 4 cheese only in like a really good spot. Like if you know that the place is nice and everything, then 4 cheese is good. If you like cheese, of course, right? I like that. The meat feast you can almost can't go wrong, to be honest. If you don't mind like fatty like sauces and stuff, then like chicken ranch usually is also kind of like standard stuff, and like if ranch sauce is good there, it's also real nice. It's like chicken ranch or chicken bacon ranch. I haven't ate that in a while actually, to be honest. Well, I mean in general, I don't really eat a lot of pizza. It's quite expensive and not very nice for you, right? So I kinda rather not. Been some time, been some time. Alright, what else did I want? What else did I want? Yeah, I'm not sure how to do this part. Like, should I? That's already more like a gameplay thing, I guess. Like, should I? That was scene handler, alright. Like, should I reset the stats on restart? It basically resets the items. But doesn't reset HP and stuff. So I either don't reset anything or save everything rather, or then I don't reset everything. But one thing and reset, another thing not reset, that sounds kind of weird. So I probably should reset HP and everything also. I think you guys see, yeah. Well, yeah, if it's like the active train line and everything, then, you know, like getting tickets like 3 hours prior to the train is hard. It might be doable, like sometimes some of those companies, they keep some tickets, you know, only in like physical form if you are there and on the train station. And sometimes there's also return ones, right? The ones that people are kind of like not making it, don't want to or something. They can just return some tickets and you can still pick it up. That happens sometimes, but that will require you to go there and the train station. You still might, you know, leave with nothing. So, not sure, not sure. Scene functions, map creation. I could do like scene function next run. And we save everything. All the items and stuff. In HP and stuff. And just continue for the next run. Maybe with some healing or something. Well, I mean, you can call them now and like, yo, I mean, I want to go, but I just can't. There's no tickets. What can you do? Just going on the taxi all the way in there. It's a little too fast to do like things like this on such short notice. It's kind of, it's hard to deal with, man. Dimsok. Like if someone will call me now, like to go to different, like, if, well, I mean, if it's like the short range train, which like everything, like 2 hours away, short range here. Then you can just go with no like specific tickets. Like we don't have those. You just like, you know, buy the ticket, but you don't have some sort of spot for you reserved or something. Like as long as you fit in the train, go for it. But if it would be something like 300 kilometers away or some stuff, like some relatives of mine also, like, yo, you know, like there's something happening, you need to kind of go, then I wouldn't be able to. Because that you need to book the tickets for. Ooh, they got the Keymailer campaign actually. Damn, son. Thank you, Hello. That's nice. Ah. Does it open the Keymailer link there? Yep, it does. I mean, I'll try, sure. That I can try. Difficulty, the game is not hard to learn. Quite the summary there. Ah, probably not fit to rule the horde though. We'll see though. We will see maybe. Gotta check, gotta check. They don't keep track of seats, slots, or whatever. Well, it's like it's like we call it electrichka. It's like, you know, the short range train. Like let's say the S-Bahn, for example, in Berlin. I think it was S-Bahn, right? Like this is kind of like that stuff, electrichka. You just have like some sort of like ticket, like on the bus, pretty much, and you go. Like, don't need to book anything. If it's something, would be, for example, like between, like, I don't know, like the Berlin and like some more like distant city, I don't know, like Stuttgart or something, right? That would be already like something where you need like to book the spot. Then you have like your specific dedicated seat, or if it's a night train, then you have your dedicated bed, you know. The hardcore gamers only, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, but it's Keymailer. Keymailer is different. Keymailer is fine in that sense. Like on Keymailer, they don't know. On Keymailer, they don't know. They just see kind of like the numbers of my channel and everything, you know, which might be not as good for them to consider. It depends. Like Dead Island, for example, was like super chill with that. Like you have like over like 20 viewers or something regularly. Here you go. Then you have System Shock and stuff. They already have like 50, no less. And this might be, you know, premium edition, man. Like, if you don't have 1,000, don't even talk to me. That could be. Once you move, yeah, that's the thing. That is true, because I will. That I will. And I mean, it's Keymailer, you know. I'm not there already. Can just get Game Pass, true. Well, this one is the 5 days early access one, though. That's the thing. And it would be kind of nice, you know, to be able to start, you know, when everyone is starting. Let's put it that way. That would be kind of nice. Oh, it has one of the expansions in too, so that would be kind of good. And you know what? That would be the version you kind of own, right? So like in the future, all I need is... What's with the sound? All I need is just to buy DLC, right? And on Game Pass, I first will still need to buy the game. Which I probably will wait until sales and stuff, but yeah, still. Alright, so let's try. A worldwide bot, exactly. Hey Zenial, hello. Where's my scene handler? Yeah, day is just kind of like a little Pipiaga talking, chillin'. So let's do another here. It's even like a running that makes it a little Pipiaga today. Okay, that was customization. There we go. No, I already turned one on. Hello. I had enough. I'm gonna cool it down, and before sleep too. I was a bit too warm to sleep already. Now it feels good though. Feels fucking good, man. see, having the full standalone version would be very nice. We'll see. I'll try. On Keymailer I kinda have okay rep, but haven't done stuff on Keymailer in a while though. I mostly work with Lurkit now. But they have like better like system and in general like way more active and stuff. Actually, that reminds me, 1 second. Did they even respond to the System Shock stuff? Like, I wonder if there was some sort of a response there. Did some fucking like Crypto Fiesta still trying. Even offer me like the sponsor stream. I'm like, nope. I pretend I haven't seen that, so it goes away. But they also lurk it even sending that stuff. Like, bro, relax. Not interested. Not interested. Let's see. Don't want to get a little bit of tan there. Come on. Come on. Alright, whatever. Close this. Then save them. Already cooking there. Already cooking in the oven. Alright, we have a game state already. It does remember the character stats. That it actually does. Character stats. Character stats. It does refresh the weapons and stuff though. 1 second. Let me test real quick. The super thunderstorm. Well, if it was like some super heat before, it do be happening sometimes like that. After some super heat. Oh, if you have somewhere to swim, absolutely, yeah. That is true. That is true. Let's see. I already got like my arms and everything quite fried. Feels okay, man. I get this. Yeah, I think it remembers the stats file. For some reason, not the game state though. Wonder why. I think I remember now. Actually, yeah. Let's get one item there somehow. We shouldn't actually. Not this one. There you go, Chadelo. Doing good, man. How are you, sir? There was only one item it for some reason took. That doesn't sound right. Oh, I know why, probably, yeah. And no way did, no way did, alright. We'll figure it out. Alright, so player stats it does remember. Game state, I guess, kicks in already later. You probably connect game state way later. And actually should be somewhere here, I think. I'll connect it to button. Yeah, so game state is not here, seems like. If we manage it, then somewhere else. Sigo shall I say? Monka is the flood season. That doesn't sound like a good season. Tell you that. See portable, I see. And that's why I try to catch on some more tan. But yeah, I have the sleeveless one, yeah. But the short's the same, so that's why I kind of try when I'm like at the summer house or something. I try to cover more parts with the glorious tan. All right, so where did I connect the game state? Or did I connect it in the very beginning even? I really don't think so, huh? Maybe I did, Hyuk. Hikagik, hello. How we doing, man? I get rid quickly, I see. Well, I usually am too. The sun here is not that brutal though. Like here, I can handle. I just like slowly need to start slowly. Like don't overexpose you instantly, and then it slowly kind of, you know, conditions itself. But like if it's like Egypt, I remember, bro, one day and you done. Like one day and you have burns, huh? Like the literal ones. No, game state is in the very beginning. Wait a second. Hmm. As you go, chill, they say. Quite the adventure there. Quite the adventure. Alright, so game state actually initializes early. Hmm. Why does it not? I'll remember that though. It's some debug or something, wasn't it? Manual items. Then it goes from the drop down. And that's for the better? Probably. Probably. Interesting. That's quite the adventure every spring, I see. That sounds a bit too dank. Yeah, a little too dank. So why does it reset though then? So like stats don't reset. Stats is still there. Stats do not disappear. Building cities in floodplains, yeah. Well, I mean, it's quite common to be honest. Might also be not that bad before, you know, things kinda changed, eh? Well, that could be the case too. You should have an inventory here. Unless something just restarts it. As usual, see. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, back then especially. It wasn't the floodplains. That was the place where you can, you know, farm the trade on both rivers. And that's pretty pug. That's probably why it is like that. Yeah, I wonder why. Says not in the game state then. Yeah, that's not here. It should be in counter handler then, wasn't it? The UI update. Okay, get item. Yeah, that's why probably. So what if we don't do it then? There will be a problem if I do it this way. I have only a finite list of items. I don't think that would be a good idea. I think I'm just gonna like increase the length of the run. And then we just start it new. So probably better. Probably better that way. Yeah, I think so. Because otherwise it's just gonna be too much stuff. Too much stuff going on. So like one run. And then we reset the HP. And reset items. That seems kind of weird to reset items. And then continue with the same character more. That would be kind of weird. So I think I maybe should keep them. And then we just need to add a lot of items that you can have. I guess. Yeah, setting them to 0, that's probably part of the issue, but I don't think it's gonna work this way, because it already kind of uses it here. Actually, I could do it in debug mode. We'll see, 1 second. Let's see if we can make it work. Let's check. No, the capacity was lower, I see. They probably had like some like those, you know, like the super massive, you know, human height, you know, pipes. And they replaced them with some like polymer, you know, like meter radius ones or something. And they were like too or some shit. And probably replace the old ones like out of like concrete or something and use some polymer ones because they last longer, right? But I don't think there are polymer ones that are, you know, like that huge. Or, I mean, there are probably, but it's like way harder to make those and maybe more expensive. So they probably replace them with smaller ones or something, I would assume. I see, yeah. Well, that makes sense then. Should just make like separate ones, yeah. Wastewater and rainwater. Yeah, for sure they should be separate, of course. They should. And that should be separated. They sometimes still get in the same water treatment station, though. But at least the thing is that if you start wastewater into the, you know, the rain, in the rain pipes, then you're just gonna have this beautiful smell all across the city. That's not very pog. Since I'm hail from the family of the wastewater treatment engineers, I've heard about that a lot. I hear about it a lot, rather, even. Still not all of them. And water management is your field of study, actually. Ah, I see. Nice, nice. Yeah, my grandmother is the PhD in microbiology. Who was working on the bacteria that are recycling the human waste And my dad is engineer also in wastewater and water treatment. So yeah, been to some objects even back in the day. Yeah, the water pipes and stuff is interesting shit, yeah. It is interesting. It's in general, like all that stuff is really interesting. It's pretty shitty work, you know. As someone who was on those stations and everything. Ooh, well, actually, like after a minute, you don't smell it anymore, though. You don't smell it anymore. Yeah, it is. It is interesting. Like I kind of like I want at some point to make like something also about it, like the game or something would be cool. At some point, when the skills are better and everything, I would have wanted to. Well, kind of more complicated though to get on the proper on the proper station. But yeah, I was kind of like maybe thinking even to ask my dad to get maybe to work on some or something just to get the experience with that stuff, you know. It only remembers one item there for some reason. Ah, wait a second. Probably actually is because of this. Yeah, I need this then. Now what if we switch it not to debug mode, but to... Let's try this way. The big farms, I see. No, when it's from the distance, that's kind of more annoying. Like it's enough to kind of bother you, but it's not enough to completely turn off your senses. Like when you go to the sewage station, it's just like it's overpowering. It's like insta giga smell. But like minute or so, you don't feel it anymore. It's done. At the sewage diving, damn son. I've been over like the vat, the 5 meters deep vat with like you know just like shit stirring in there. The shit shake basically there instead of milkshake. You probably don't want to fall there. That's most likely, well, not very pleasant is not even a problem. It's maybe you know a little bit lethal even, I guess, if no one's gonna help you with that. Yeah, would assume it's not the best substance to swim in, if it's even possible. Yeah, water station? Yeah, my grandfather also, when he was alive, was also working in water treatment, by the way. They all been and still do some. Yeah, he had like rings, you know, coins, everything. The whole collection. There is indeed a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, more items. I need to test. I should debug them. Okay, good. And now... Now it works. If it's gonna be another one on top of that, that'll be a beautiful. More attack. Harad's not going, so it does work. Now it works good. Perfect. So now we also can, for example, get some sort of where was it? Scene handler. We can get like healing, for example. That will do. Oh, that happens a lot here. Like, we still have, like, the... What's the name? Like, the treasure hunters around. Like, with the metal detectors and stuff. Like, going to find, like, a bunch of different... Like, the war stuff, you know, helmets and everything. There's plenty of that shit. I mean, like... When, well, I mean, wasn't it really, like... Well, kinda kid, I guess, like... When did they demolish all this? When I was still in school, I think, so 2003 maybe or something, like right next to like my ghetto where I was living. There was like old district of like private houses, right? Like the village. Like basically like my part of Moscow was a village until like 70 or something years ago, I think. So there was only a village there, and this is actually the place. A little closer to the main Moscow was the place where like the German tanks were stopped. So there's like a lot of battles around here, and yeah, there was like this like the leftovers of the village with the actual village houses and everything that they demolished later too. And we had the 5-floor buildings like in our ghetto. Like already apartment blocks, right? But 5 floors. And nowadays it's like 10 floors and more. But that was 5 floors right next to the village. And yeah, we were going like to the village for a walk, for example, as kids, you know. And there was a tree that was like full, you know, like full of like the bullet holes and everything. You could see the bullets inside and everything. And then they demolished everything. My old friend does that a lot, I see. Yes, you good chill, alright. Just like dug it back in. Just moved somewhere else, damn son. Just gonna leave the casual, you know, dead body there. Chilling. Let's see, there's I see, huh? Something, it's something. Indeed, the things didn't really change, eh? Shit's still kinda the same nowadays, unfortunately. Okay, so let's get the heal probably. So far, all characters I did are mostly the same HP there. I see, good shot. Alright, nice. Get your little neighbor there. What if your house will become haunted? Gonna be the ghost. Negotia, let's see. That's why I decided not to disturb, I guess. Gonna stay in peace. To figure out who was that, like the uniform and stuff. Need to appease the spirits, man. Was Soviet, just like bring some vodka once in a while. A shot of vodka with the rye bread on top. That's how it goes here. Keep the ghost peaceful, man. That's why hobos love to hang out in graveyards, man. Free bread and vodka, easy. Should probably... Actually, we have the name, right? Yeah. So we can switch an off by the name. I did the switch there already. Switch. Wasn't in game state though. Well, actually, it's in character stats, right? Player stats. Okay, good. Player stats, character name. Game state, come on, dude. This is good, let's see. Back in the day, we had some like Satanists, goats and everything hanging out there. My friend once had a date in the graveyard. He just went like drinking to my friend's garage. And garage is kind of like on the outskirts. As they call it. Well, actually, we still go there. Actually, like the next Saturday, the next week we go there again. Like good old times. Because garage, there is not a garage anymore. You know, there is no car ever. Like the first floor is basically like this, the storage of different stuff, and the second floor has like a huge pool table. And back in the day, there was no pool table, there was just table and like places to sit, and it had, you know, heating and everything. So we were just like in college. As soon as we realized that that dude has that garage, we were just hanging out there all the time. So yeah, we were just like hanging out there drinking, and one of our dudes brought like a bunch of his lady friends from his neighborhood to hang out with us, and one of our like college group. And one of those girls was like some goth girl or whatever. I don't know, like some subculture back in the day, you know. Let's put it that way. And like one of our college friends kind of decided to test his luck and everything with her, and they went on that graveyard nearby to hang out alone, away from everyone else. We were like memeing on that shit later for a while. Alright, this. No. Bro, is that all complete? Thank you. There we go, bro. Don't do it like that. Don't do me like that. Alright, and then we go with my cases. will do, I guess. Hopefully. No, doesn't work like that. Looks with numbers. Can I like wait? Can you do it like this maybe? Nah. I can do it with string like this. I actually maybe still I need to maybe continue this stuff later then. This way. What's the HP going? Should be character. Oh, wait. Lifestyle's health. Barik. Okay, you on. Okay, yeah, that works nice. Let me see. I think I kind of put all of them to 100 there. Just Monka, was it? I think so. Giga, Monka, and Easy. Alright, sure. Let's try. Make it more specific that way. Then we see if it works. No, wait. If you could go to 101. Yeah, but later. Giga might not survive though. Unlucky. Unlucky. You're good with a knife. And ignore everything. Plus HP. Let's see. Maybe it's gonna be enough. Oh, baby. Okay, run from everything. It's gonna be a bunch of damage. I just want to test. It should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, survive the Giga Hobo. Okay, let's see. We're getting back to 1-1. Or not. We did not. That is not right. feel like I didn't take this one. This might be a weird way to do it. Character name. True portable, true. Yeah, I think I only like back in the day underwater I found the silver chain, like some from the necklace or something. That's the only time I did. That's the only time I did find something, I think. Something that's kind of, you know, the loot. Some like coins, sometimes even some like bills, you know, happened before. But yeah, something like a loot water there. That was only that chain, I think. And also at least the silver one, so not too bad. Not too bad. I could shoot to have it, really. I feel like maybe there is also some sort of like special symbols or something. Doubt it though. Somehow doesn't work with that. Could get some like ID stats for the characters. Be easier to keep track which one is who. But they're adding like a bunch of new stuff which I kinda don't want to on. I can also wish that during the process, really. Well, let me see actually. Let's try. See. Oh wait, I know why. Like an idiot, you man. Classic. I never switched which button. Which script goes on the button. Well, that should do it. It's always some dumb stuff. Always. Well, almost. Sometimes there is actually some problem. But most of the times, it is just a skill issue. Or rather, attention. Hey Doc, hello. How we doing? How's life? How do you even keep track of that? Such little things, man. It's always like something like completely inobvious. Something, well, I mean, kind of obvious, but for you and in the moment, it is not. It's always some dumb stuff. Oh, I know why, because it's already full inventory, that's fine. And that's gonna be something we're gonna fix eventually. Ah, now I'm gonna... Bruh. Yes, don't have enough items for the loot boxes in did. So if you get too many, it should be fine. If you get too many, God, that's like a bit of a problem. There's too many Giga Hobos here. That's gonna be rip. I wonder how that's actually gonna work. Let's see. You see, look, I see. It doesn't look good and doesn't sound good, huh? Time to rest. It's Friday though. Time to chill. Alright, so we're gonna lose fast and then gonna go in the next run with negative HP probably. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. Negative HP, not for long. Oh yeah, it returns actually to 100 because like the run was finished, alright. Yeah, need to add more checks. We need to only heal when it was a win. And if it wasn't win... I mean, if it wasn't win, it shouldn't even be active. Huh? Like, if it didn't win the round, we just need to go to the menu, basically. Yeah, that will do it. That will do. Okay, at least it works. So, it got full HP. That's good. So then, let's see how to do it. Hell, you do it. Hell yeah. It's almost there. Huh? It's almost there. Huh? The field stats, I think. Game result window, yeah. So if we won, then we can have restart. If we not won, then we need to find them. Okay, where did I attach that? I need to get that button. I see those there, right? And get the Diablo fix. Oh, I don't get the Diablo. Too expensive. That I can see. That's the case, I can see that. That's for sure. Huh? Yeah, feeling stats attached to here. Yeah, understandable. That is understandable. It was not the easy decision for me to go for that for sure. For sure. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, why not? Part of Excel is good stuff too. Huh? That is good stuff. And PP Galones, Not even cow level. Freaking my SMH. Alright, so this one should be over and completely gone. Get a tag for it. A bit more smart. And the humanity restore desk overlay for that win. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, for now, it just like shows what you encountered and everything on the way. But that it does. That it does. It's kind of more roguelike stuff gonna be, so sure that would be fitting, but we'll see. Just put it there and like make it invisible. Should I? I could attach the script here too, actually. Can I just do that? And just remove it from there. And remove it from another one. Completely delete this, for example. And it should, I think, still work. That should do. Already, Nick, already enjoy. I'm about to go to Paul to go to. Just want to finish this while I remember everything. Yeah, well, I remember. Diablo 4 has a co-level, yeah. People trying to find that one. Before that's gonna be a DLC. And that will do us some we lost very fast. Okay, then I'll need to figure out why it's resetting here now. Not down here. It's always the Fiesta with that UI. Still did appear. It actually even still does work. And why? Oh, wait. That doesn't seem right. Actually, wait a second there. Counters. Hey, clapping. Hodda hello. Ja, wie det man. How's it going, Sora? I could debug, but I want to see on the live thingy. Why is it like this? Didn't work for 2 days. How so? How so? What is this? What is this? Insane chilling there. Nice, Steve, nice. Sounds good. Okay, brother, I need to debug this. Fine. How so? Oh, I see clapping. The not related one. Did you get some shawarma on the way back or something? Train station. The classic. And you get the classic. That's a weird one. That button should work still. Does it load later or something? This is the USA. Well, I mean, it's kind of like the kebab roll anyway, right? So you can get something similar, really. The old yogurt, I see. Yeah, that stuff can be quite nasty. That is true. That is true. Ah, of course. Fucking idiot you, man. Ooh. Golden Mount screen title, I think, right? We're on the other. What did they add there? Counter list, text mesh pro. There it is, yeah. Okay, that I can fix, but the rest I'm not sure. Okay, that will work now, but how to make it disappear? No, it's alright actually, I don't mind. We have quite a bit of 5 heads around you who can advise and everything, so I would say pretty good. Alrighty, Portable, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, man. It's actually pretty good, eh? Yeah, it doesn't really distract. Well, I mean, when you like maybe like want to be like super focused or something, maybe it would be a bit of a distraction. But no, for me it's actually kind of nice since I'm kind of not like, you know, going super try hard on that. He's alrighty. He's alrighty. You get some like big issues or something, maybe then. But it's also, you know, sometimes you can get some good advice. Sometimes it even helps when there's like some really dumb thing that you just completely missed. And you're like trying to dig through something and solve the issue. And in fact, it was very simple because someone actually noticed it while watching. Been there, done that. Alright, that works. Oh, it works. Nice. All works. Good. Perfect. I did not set it active before. I wonder. So if we lost, then no button. So overall quite good. Sometimes you kind of do want to, like, you know, just like focus and do stuff on your own and on your own pace and everything. But it's alright. It's actually nice with chat. On YouTube sometimes it's like more like quiet and stuff, then you can like focus on that stuff. Then someone's talking and you join in. The main story in Diablo 4, yeah, I did. That I did. Not like an endgame now, basically. Well, doing side stuff and like need to get all the map completion shit, which actually takes a while too. Alright, now it's active and it does what we needed to do. I need to add more loot because it's gonna break again since there is not enough loot yet available. Let's get placeholders anyway. Alright, it works though, that's good. All of that matters. Good, eh? But yeah, story I did finish. It's nice, it's nice. I liked it. I liked it. They still haven't really used a lot of like territory in the game currently. I mean, there's a lot of towns and cities where you just kind of like run there and they are there. There's some side quests and stuff, but they're just like untouched by the main story. Kind of a bit of a waste, I feel. Like maybe they even should have. Well, that would be probably kind of a little annoying to the regular RPG enjoyers. Like to get some sort of like, you know, like the gating a bit. You can progress like the main quest without, you know, getting some like side quests and stuff done to some amount or to some level and everything. So people would need to kind of like go around a bit and explore that stuff. But I guess it's whatever. A lot of people still do that, to be honest. Like I think yeah, underwriting earlier today said he's like 54 or something and he still haven't finished the main story. Like already end game awaits and like next tier of difficulty awaits, but he can't because he haven't finished the story yet. And just mumbling to himself, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. It's like here, you know, like more people around, more people talking and stuff, and I kind of a little more engaged, which I like. I prefer to be more engaged. And yeah, on YouTube, it's more like when I do it in the evening streams, on the weekends sometimes. Well, trying all weekends, but yeah, now in summer it's a little more all over the place, and it's gonna be until, you know, until the summer over with all the activities and stuff. Then yeah, then it's also a lot of mumbling kind of sometimes. That is true. That is true. But it's nice. But it's not too bad, eh? And not bad at all, eh? Alright, let's save it. Let's save it. And call it for today. So you're gonna be doing some more tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do some more. So since everyone, you know, all the cool kids at DreamHack, the daycare and the evening care is gonna be here for until everyone returns. Yeah, well, I mean next week too, because next week is Next Fest. I'm gonna have some day offs though, but still most of the week I'm gonna be live. Gonna be live. Alright. See you tomorrow in the evening, probably some more Unity. We'll see how I'll be feeling. Maybe some like Diablo or something. Or we'll see. But yeah, it's gonna be like some like Saturdays, sometimes Saturdays, Sundays, sometimes like Friday evenings gonna be taken and stuff. So yeah, gonna be a little all over the place. I'm gonna be figuring like proper kind of like schedule with things and stuff, and I already moved probably in August, hopefully. Because kind of no point like trying to establish something, right? And then you kind of move and, you know, everything goes to shit anyway. So now like summer gonna be, before I leave, gonna be just a bunch of like kind of meeting with all the people, hanging out and stuff while I'm still here and all. So yeah, some day off, some weekends might be a little kind of all over, but not all of them. And basically, as I said, it's gonna be next week Saturday I'll be off, and Thursday, that I already know. A week after that I might be off, like actually Saturday, Sunday, going to the summer house with my dad.